I was playing Words with Friends. I was playing Turds with Friends, dude. I'm friends with turds.
How far are we from Morris Heights?
Where?
Morris Heights?
I don't know. What's Morris Heights?
That's a neighborhood in the Bronx.
Is it a bad neighborhood?
A man just got fatally shot in the head by a moped driver in the Bronx.
So that's a yes.
Yeah. 47-year-old man.
A 57-year-old man?
47-year-old man.
47. Well, that's better.
I just read police are investigating a drive-by shooting, and I read it as drive-in shooting.
Still dressed as fucking Batman. A
6:31
drive-in shooting, just the most defensible shooting.
So it was like last night. I mean, it's like 1:30 now. So it was like, yeah, it was like today.
A minute ago.
It was like 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Man shot in the head by a moped driver because I guess the Bronx is turning into the Philippines.
Yeah, dude, everybody's really good at karaoke.
Yeah. They all carry machetes. They fuck white sailors. Well, on Fleet Week.
It's a why did Thailand become so popular for sex trade?
I imagine.
Is it just because they all look like something you could fuck?
Yeah, they're all fuck toys as people. They all kind of look like a cross between a pocket pussy and like a squeak toy. It's probably something just to do with their laws. Like Mexico is kind of the same thing. It's just not like. I guess they're more poor somehow, but like they don't.
The Mexicans.
Maybe there is like, because it's like you can go fuck a child in Mexico as easy as you can go fuck one in Thailand.
Well, I couldn't.
I couldn't, but I was using like a royal I or royal you. I don't know.
Well, listen, we could book tickets right now.
We could take a bus. We could get a Greyhound to go fuck children in a neighboring country. But no,
and
we
you want to open
that.
The borders, you sick fucks. You want to open the borders,
you want
dude?
Free, unregulated trade, huh? Is that what you want? Fucking Democrats, you're weird. All right, that's weird.
Yeah,
okay.
dude, that's the problem with America. Not enough quinceañeras, dude.
Yeah. Trump hates Mexico. You know why? Because they fuck 12-year-olds. All right.
Yeah.
Because he's a good president.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sending their best.
They're not sending.
They're sending 12-year-olds.
It's so funny that they're like, wait till she's 15, and then we will we'll send her out.
Yeah, we'll declare it. It will be a day at the stockyard. You guys can like start yelling.
We're
bids.
launching my daughter's pussy.
It's like a fucking subscriber ticker on the wall. We just reached 1 million people who want to fuck my daughter.
Yeah.
Most of them are her uncles.
What was the Mr. Beast was fucking children?
No, it was one of his fucking close on-camera associates.
Yeah, so I'm sure he wasn't doing anything, right?
No, Mr. Beast is completely without guilt.
Yeah.
And he's never exploited children ever once. That's definitely not his whole business model. It's definitely not Mr. Beast's
How can that be,
whole thing to fool children.
Yeah.
And it promised them the world and put stars in their eyes and then leave them just empty, you know?
Yeah. What kind of psycho is like, I just love the look of love the look of surprise on a child's face.
Yeah, I want a child
what's
to
the matter
look
with
at me
you,
like
dude?
I'm a god. And just I want to walk up to a kid and just make them feel real good in a parking lot of Target.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. Like the most prevalent child, like pedophile murderer is also colloquially referred to as the Beast. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, Louis,
Mr. the Beast.
Louis, yeah. It's like, dude, all of them are, I think, are Colombian.
Oh, God.
Like when you get up into I have fucked and murdered like more than 200 kids.
That's Colombian.
That's all Colombians.
I think that was the earliest.
They're so into it, dude.
Jesus. The earliest. Oh, no. I think that was a Russian guy. There was like a video of a dude like. He was a Boy Scout leader. Weirdly, I guess they had that in Russia. It was a foreign country. Mm-hmm. He was like a scoutmaster, and he would take boys into the woods and tie them up, and he'd be like, "Here, this is how you get tied up, and I'm going to tie you up, and you're going to try to escape. This is like if you're in a hostage situation." And then he'd tie their hands behind their back, and then he'd stab them to death and fuck their bodies.
Oh, God.
And there's a video of him tying kids up and like hoisting them from tree branches and shit. It's real creepy.
God damn.
And it's like literally one of the first cameras.
And then he just like looks over and he's like, "Don't forget to smash that like button."
Comment, and I'll give the next person $500 and one of these kids' kidneys.
Well, we're
I'll
going to put this child's testicles in the next T-shirt.
The next guy to buy a bloody used knife will get an adrenal gland in his package.
Gross. What's that guy's name? The Louis.
Anderson?
This is a true crime podcast now. We're competing with them.
Louis Sakar?
Who's that?
He wrote Holes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, a guy that wrote his children's book called Holes. That dude is definitely a fuck, murder, eat.
La Bestia. No.
La Bestia. What does El Chapo mean?
The
Chapo. El Chapo was Spanish for the Chapo. I mean, I don't know. I like the Mexican nicknames are fun, where it's like a word that is almost never used, and it's just once in a while. I mean, apparently bodega means like wine cellar. You know,
bodega means wine cellar.
It means wine cellar / warehouse, and it has nothing to do with the fucking like a general store or a convenience store. You know.
Maybe it's like like our bodega is like it's like our basement. So maybe it's like, hey, let's go down to the wine cellar, like jokingly. Right.
Yeah, maybe. It is usually at the bottom of like a residential building.
It's actually French for cat graveyard.
Actually, bodega means pet cemetery. Buried in
the bags of rice.
What is that fucking weird little mascot that looks like a bear version of the Pillsbury Doughboy?
What?
It's like on their bread, and by they I mean Hispanic people, and it's like the little puffy pastries. They have like a little guy who's got like a chef hat built into his head.
Like he's been worked on, like Tusk?
No. He is like a
human centipede doctor sewed.
No, he's made of dough.
Oh, okay.
He's more like Reanimator. You know, he's like kind of an amorphous mass or whatever. I've never seen Reanimator.
Oh, you got it. It's so good. It's nothing like what you just described.
No,
it's nothing like what you think it is.
No, he's like the cover of Reanimator, where he's like a gooey mess.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the fuck those things are. They're like...
We should start telling people that bodega is French for pet cemetery.
It's not French, and that's not what it means. But that's a great...
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying is like we
should start spreading misinformation.
Bored out there when we're out in the city. It is very boring, surprisingly, and so I think what we should do to entertain ourselves is just start lying to people together.
Yeah. No. Okay. I get
as a
that.
team. Dude, you know what I mean?
That was the bit of when people ask about the podcast is like, oh yeah, it's a racist podcast. It's called the Turner Diaries.
It's called the Turner Diaries 2.
Electric Boogaloo. We're a couple of boog boys. We're waiting for the big luau. We want a big igloo. We're sleeper cells in the Bronx. What the fuck is that?
Sleeper cells in the Bronx. We're starting the race from within.
We're Owen Wilson behind enemy lines.
Just sing song. I'm just imagining Timothy McVeigh getting pulled over, being like, "I just blew up the Alfred Beamer of Federal Building. Me and my friend Terry Nichols, we came up with this plan."
I thought you were about to do it like a musical. I just blew up the Alfred Beamer of Federal Building. 525,000 pounds of info.
Yeah, they'll have funny names for the songs like who's this Alfred fella anyway? Nobody knows who he is.
Who is Alfred Beamer? I'm just a bomb sitting in front of a FBI building.
What was the one we were doing back in the day? It was on a different podcast, so we can rehash it. But the I'm just a manifesto.
I'm just a manifesto sitting on the desk of a psycho.
Putting my feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk. I'm storming the Capitol.
I'm just a patriot
Fucking
sitting on Nancy's chair.
I'm just a patriot shit in Nancy Pelosi's office.
Right on the files on her desk.
Defiling the sanctity of democracy.
It's that mascot I was talking about is this guy, Osito Bimbo.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that little guy. He's down there. He's down there in that bodega. He's there in the pet cemetery.
Yeah. I'm telling people that all the time.
Well, he's in the wine cellar / pet cemetery. Oh my God, dude! There's a mascot costume of him. We should order the Bimbo.
That's what I think. Like Tolkien said that the most beautiful combination of words is cellar door.
Yeah,
I think it's Pet Cemetery.
I like that one better.
It's a great song by the Ramones, and a not very good movie anytime that it's ever been made.
Yeah, it really is literally not good.
Fred Gwynne
the
is
original's
awesome.
Great.
The movie's not good. Fred Gwynne is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a great actor, and him doing like creepy old man shit is very.
Yeah.
Because he was doing Munsters. He was doing like vaudevillian comedy shit for his entire. So to have him, who's kind of a daunting figure, just his.
He's real creepy. He's got weird body.
Weird body, weird
He's
face,
lanky.
weird voice.
He's got a big head.
But he was using that for good in the form of comedy for so long, and then they were like, "How about you just seem like a fucking detached psycho?"
Was he the judge in My Cousin Vinny?
Yes.
That fucking rules.
Yeah, Fred Gwynne is awesome.
Oh, that bodega? Don't want to go into that.
You don't want to go into that bodega.
That bodega's got bad BECs.
It smells like you've been burying dead things here. Dude, I went down there the other day. The fucking
You have the chopped cheese in there, you won't come back the same.
comes back
Sour.
There's black mold under the floor. The ground is sour. I went down there the other night and there was there's just like a waterfall coming from the ceiling. I'm like,
dude, that's a common occurrence.
Yeah,
that happens all the time.
Yeah, you're like, this is in my fucking building. We definitely have like black mold all over this. We're surrounded by plague, dude. Like our apartment is like nice and clean.
This is a pestilence.
But there is a pestilence upon this land.
Yeah. There's a pox on
in
this
the
house.
form of it. There's bipox around this house.
There's a bipox on this house. That is funny.
See, it is a racist podcast.
Yeah, see?
It dips in, dude. We dip a toe, dude.
We're all about whatever. Stormfront, whatever. Sponsor us.
Yeah.
We'll run banner ads.
We're trying to get on Nick Fuentes' fucking podcast network.
We'll run arm bander ads. All right. Enough racism.
Yeah. No, let's get back to...
It's fun to be a couple of Louis Gomez.
Here's what I'm saying.
Considering we're both not white.
What I'm saying with the Colombians is like, that's crazy that they're all the heavy hitters for like eating and fucking children.
Yeah.
Have you done anything 300 times? Could you imagine?
Jerked off to a video of children now. Being eaten? Oh, not being fucked. That's disgusting. Being eaten.
Oh, being eaten. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
No. It's not even a sexual thing. It's just I'm so bored of pornography that now I have to watch snuff films.
Well, what's going on in Colombia, I guess?
And then actually I kind of got bored of snuff films, so now it has to be kids, you know?
Oh, God.
I'm desensitized. What's going on in Colombia? It's falling apart. I'm certain of that. It's one of those countries where they can't flush toilet paper because the entire city is just... If they flush toilet paper, the streets will run brown with shit. Because they're already running red with blood.
Oh, God, I gotta stop reading this. This is awful.
What are you reading? Is it like the...
I was reading about Louis Garavito.
Do a little... We already talked about the America's Most Wanted guy's kid and that horrific story.
Yeah.
Give me a little insight, because I actually don't know anything about him.
He was a Colombian
Give me a drunk
killer.
history on the...
Yeah. He was a necrophile.
Yes.
Pedophile. Who sexually assaulted 200 victims before sexually assaulting and murdering 193 victims.
Jeez.
So that was 200 just that he fucked. And then after he fucked 200 of them, he was like, I just start fucking and killing them.
I must complete.
And then racked up 193.
I am incomplete. I am unclean. I must complete.
From 92 to 99, this guy.
Oh my God, that's so recent. It was all in Colombia? Or was he like international?
He just died last year.
Oh my God, what, in prison? Hopefully.
Yeah, he died. Well,
he was out on parole.
Dude, no, they have they have a weird did you just pick up food off the ground and eat it?
Yeah, I'm gay.
That's not gay. That's something much worse.
That's it's not dead. It's worse than
You're
dead.
a bug, dude. You're doing what bugs do.
I'm doing bug shit, dude.
Oh, God damn it, dude.
Yeah, it was gross.
That was.
That is a really bad habit I got to stop, especially in this apartment.
Eating food.
Yeah.
Eating crumbs of food off the ground? Yeah, that's a bad habit, dude.
I didn't deny it. I was the one that said it's a bad habit. I'm honest, if anything. Honest to a fault.
Oh, fuck.
I don't do anything specifically
so
to
funny,
get laid.
dude.
I also do nothing to stop people from seeing me as just a disgusting piece
There's
of
a
shit.
bug, dude. There's a fucking giant.
Don't just steal the thing.
I didn't mean to. I'm trying not to.
I'm a dog. All right.
Yeah.
I'm an animal. Absolutely.
It's like if I was like,
Just because I get it because the other thing in this apartment that does that is bugs.
yeah, that's who else I see eating off the floor.
Right.
But if there was a dog, but that's like you'd be
We don't
like,
have a dog. There's no pets allowed.
I have
because they only want bodega cats,
yeah.
so they can bury them.
We should get a fucking bodega.
Eternally reincarnated.
We should get a bodega cat, and by that I mean a reanimated cat.
Yeah.
I gotta stop licking my butthole. It's a bad habit.
It's a pretty bad habit.
I gotta stop.
I gotta stop rooting around in the bathroom trash and pulling out used pads. It's a bad habit.
Chewing on used tampons. It's a terrible habit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to quit. You holding a used holding a used tampon like a cigar.
Trying to cut down. Doctor says that it's bad for my heart.
Patting it on your yeah.
Just tamping.
Blood's just squirting into your face.
This speckles my shirt.
Yeah. I'm trying to quit, but
Yeah, it's full-bodied flavor.
yeah.
Not the same. With
Welcome to flavor country.
Tamparillos that just don't hit you the same.
Yeah. As when you light
need a Cubano. It's a Cuban woman's used tampon.
Oh, gross. Which
And one
has
of
to be
those-
some of the grossest.
One of those like fat ladies that roll them on their fucking thighs, and then they roll the Cuban cigars, and then they pull out their tampons and put them in the same box.
Gross.
Yeah, pretty gross. It's a bad habit.
I'm trying to get that fucking. I wish that people would just understand that being racist is like
It's great.
it's so fun.
It's awesome and fun, and nobody gets hurt. Listen. I'm sure someone's feelings have been hurt by something I've said. Like Phil told us, like, hey, could you guys stop saying the N-word on the podcast?
Which we did.
Which we did. We did do that.
We did do that.
The moment someone was like, hey, I don't like it, we're like, all right, we'll cut
Fine.
it out.
Yeah. If you have any problem with anything, just tell us and we'll stop doing it.
Well, if you're close, if you know us.
If you're a man.
Yeah. If you're close.
We don't listen to women.
You didn't let me. If you're close to the presidency, if you're much closer in terms of polling,
If somebody that looks like you has been in the Oval Office,
and then you.
if Kamala Harris gets
So white
elected,
men and nerdy black guys. So the
Nerdy
only
black
two
guys.
people that can tell us what to do.
but they can tell
Secretly
us what
gay,
to do.
nerdy black guys.
Obama has sex with men every day
Uh-huh.
in his head, which is gayer than.
That's gayer than just fucking guys. Because at least you could argue you're like a sex addict if you're just like fucking dudes every day.
Yeah, or just if you're like.
What is the actual quote? Because it's like in his book. It's like I have sex with men. No, it's not in his book. It was like an interview or something.
Yeah, it was
I have sex
whispered
with
into
men.
my ear.
It was. It was what in your?
No, it was said it was whispered into.
It was whispered into your ear over the back of your right shoulder.
Yeah.
I have sex with men every day, in the abstract.
In the abstract.
Or what?
He said in my imagination or something.
Is it in the imagine? Is it? I think he said in the imagination.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he
said
was
it in
like
such a
He said in a
fucking-
weird like in my Wonder Emporium. I fucking
I fuck
guzzled
Mr.
jizz.
Megorium.
Yeah,
I fuck
dude.
Mr. Megorium every day in the Emporium. You know
He
which
said it.
one.
Yeah, he said it like he was going into a holodeck, but it's
Yeah.
like the holodeck. You know what the Imaginarium does is it shows you what you still control it. I've never, you know what I mean. It's not.
Yeah. It doesn't just have gay guys fucking in there. You ask it to put gay guys fucking in there.
Yeah. You were like,
You ask
you
it
dialed
to,
that into the
it's
holodeck.
like, hey, holodeck, can I go back into the Victorian era and be Sherlock Holmes? And it's like, computing. It's just gay guys fucking. It's like, that's not what I asked for.
Or I guess that's an interesting form of homophobia. What we're doing now, is being like, because like I don't. That's. I
like that
about,
you're like, it's just interesting. Intellectually, this is stimulating.
It's interesting how much we hate fucking gay men.
It's really it really piques my curiosity how much we
let's investigate
hate them.
How much I fucking
think they're not
disgusting
subhuman,
it is.
not men.
No, but that's what like you walk around and you like see a beautiful woman and you're like,
I hope
man,
I wish she had a dick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, that's what I do.
Yeah. But you're like, oh man, I bet it's great to have sex with her. I'm trying to say it like
you're trying
put
to sound
a reasonable
straight,
turn
it's really
on
hard.
On my.
It's really difficult for you to be like, woman. I sure would love to squeeze her lemon.
Would you either sound like a fucking either gay or like psycho rapist or like the only. And I don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to be like, I'd like to fuck her tits.
You've been brainwashed, brother.
I've been brainwashed?
Yeah, man. You got the woke mind virus. All men aren't rapists, dude. Some are gay.
Come save me, Elon Musk, from the fucking...
Save me, Elon.
Save me, Elon, and then together
I'm not dead to you yet.
Together we can kill your trans daughter. We can... No, but like that's what I'm saying. It is like an uncontrolled... Like I've been like on like... the train and like seeing a hot girl and then like, hey, don't look at her, because you definitely like have a
lust,
a lust
male
in
gaze
your eyes,
or whatever.
the male gaze.
I mean, as long as you're not like, if you're not,
how about male gaze though?
The male gaze.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not like fucking wolf whistling and panting, if you're not just like the cartoon from The Mask.
Yeah. No, I'm just I'm looking
fine.
at her kind of
steal
just
glances,
hollow.
Just hollow, dead, flatly. You look like you look like
I'm angry. You know.
Well, yeah, maybe don't do dead air. Do it at me, but
just
like the cover of Come and See.
Yeah,
Which is a Belarusian child soldier.
Mm-hmm. I kind of a dead, but that's what I'm saying.
You're just being a real beast of no nation.
I'm trying to be like, hey, you're on public transit. Even though you're dressed like a whore, doesn't mean that you intended for me to look at you.
Well, it's on the train now. But it's also like, there's only so many places for me to fucking look. And you're wearing a bright color.
Yeah.
I'm going to look. Yeah. Also, it's like literally those dresses are the contrast and the cut of them.
Hold on.
It begs to be looked at. I'm not saying the woman is begging to be looked at. I'm saying the dress is literally designed to be eye catching.
Yeah.
If they're like out and about and like dressed up, it's like, I'm gonna look at you.
I don't know that how much they know.
It's like the color red in a Norman Rockwell painting.
Because like I must have at some point.
The eye.
There must have been some disgusting homosexual that has gazed at me. And been like, yeah, you know what I mean. I would never know it.
But you ever look at an old lady and you're just like thinking, and then you're like, what would it be like to fuck her? And you're like, ew, but you keep thinking about it. But it's almost to a point where you're like,
it's a persistent.
Oh, look at that woman. Oh, she's like 65. What if I fuck that 65-year-old? Oh, I don't want to think that, but why am I thinking it? What if I?
It's like tasting. It's like tasting something.
It's like when you take the expired milk out and you're like, I can't really get a good whiff of this. I'm gonna have to get a bit in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then I'll definitely know I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take the most ginger of sips of this old
But
woman's
that's what
pussy.
I'm saying. Gay men must be also looking at men and being like, and thinking disgusting thoughts and being like, all right, don't be a psych, like, don't be gross to themselves.
No, they don't give a shit.
You don't think
I don't
they're
think
just like, like they just don't care.
There's no reason, because it's equal footing. You have to stop yourself from being gross, because you're like, if I let my animalistic urge, if my fucking Praetorian lust gets out of control, then I'll fucking murder a woman. They're so weak.
What? I'm not worried about murdering a woman.
I'm being hyperbolic. Yeah, great yes and, you cock. No, but like if you're gross.
My yes and was making you look like a murderer. And then I look better.
What? No. Great. Yeah. Sure, whatever.
My yes and is just baiting you into saying horrible shit. And then
My yes
I'll
and
just
is
drop the ball.
just being like, oh no, I'm the good guy on the podcast, ladies.
Ladies, do you want
And then
to?
it turns out you're just an even actual racist, even worse than the.
I'm more racist probably, but that's just, I'm from a different time.
Did I say racist or rapist?
I'm not a rapist.
No. I'm from a different time. I'm from 30 years ago, because
Yeah.
I'm 30.
Yeah. I'm from a different time. I'm from 5 years older than you. And I'm allowed to be racist.
I'm from when you were born. You know when, like, in certain aspects, we had better race relations? Yeah, I grew up then. And I'm racist now.
Yeah. And now I don't like them.
And now I've grown older and wiser. I've wised up.
But that's what I'm saying. If men are like, if the
here's
definition
deal.
of a straight man,
can't be gross towards women because we will scare them. We'll
Yeah,
scare
we'll-
the
yeah.
hoes. And like if we foster an environment where it's okay to be gross to women, then it will lead to us doing like worse things to women. At the very least, you'll like make them feel bad by being gross. And at the worst, in that environment that fosters like disgusting male urge shit, then there will be dudes that will just like grab a woman and like pull her onto their lap at a bar, you know,
right?
like the
yeah.
Old West, you know.
No, speaking of the Old West, there is like that like a thing with like Bone, like in Bone Tomahawk, like we will, men will just like pound steaks into women's eye sockets.
Yeah.
And just be like, you're the
Yeah,
a fuck
gay
pile
guys
now.
don't need to do that. They don't need to a fuck pile. Yeah.
That's what they are in that movie. They cut off their arms and legs, so they're just a pile.
And they really are kind of in a pile. It's like two fuck piles in a
Yeah.
fuck pile. But no, gay guys don't need to do that because there's no sort of what is the like? There's no puritanical aspect of homosexual culture. The experience of being homosexual, it's against God. So there's no reason to be.
Why not eat our own?
prude.
Why not eat our own? Either each other's shit.
Why
you know what I
not
mean? Eat your
poop
poo-poo.
back and forth in each other's asses forever?
Yeah.
Why not do that? Why not do an Alaskan pipeline ass to ass? No,
Yeah,
because
as long as you're gonna-
guys aren't going to say no. There's a good chance a straight guy will say yes.
Right.
You know, because he's actually hard up. But gay guys aren't, so they don't have to worry about being gross. Because I mean, it's like you know how women kind of like when you're like a gross, a little lecherous, but like putting a little bit of a like a limiter on it. You know, as long as you're not like a runaway diesel with your fucking lust.
Yeah, when you're like Groucho Marx, you're like,
Yeah.
I want to fuck you, and she's like, don't say that, and you're like, ah. And she's like,
And then you
know what I
ash
mean?
the cigar, and you go, ah, cha cha cha. And then you do a mirror act with another guy, and then you both just do, what are we doing? Let's just grab her.
Yeah. What did shit. Anyway, this guy, Louis Garavello, was not interested in any of that. What he was interested in was the flesh of young boys.
Right. Because it's an alternative fuel source.
Yeah.
It's a renewable energy source.
What's fucked up is you
got the ingredients inside you.
The most prolific serial killer and child molester in modern history. Anyway, he would dress up like a priest, which is like the most like tricking young boys into thinking that he was like a priest, and then
because in the 90s we still trusted them.
It wasn't until this was also like, I guess it was 99, and then he got imprisoned. And
99 was literally when they stopped trusting priests.
Yeah.
And it even took a few years.
He was probably a part of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was definitely part of that, but he wasn't actually a priest. No, I'm talking about real priests.
Wait, when was
Spotlight?
No, when did those kids realize that they were in high school?
What kids? What are you talking about?
Columbine.
Central Park 5? What?
Columbine.
Oh, the first kids to ever realize they were in high school?
Yeah. Those kids that woke up out of the Matrix at one time.
Yeah, those kids that just something snapped and they're like, oh, I see the true nature of things.
Dude, that is... the kids in Columbine, you remember that, the story in Animatrix where the guy is like... he's like a track star, and he like pushes his body to the point that he breaks out of the Matrix just by running so fast.
His muscles are snapping and healing back bigger.
That's what happened. Is the Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold got somehow less than zero pussy.
Yeah,
at one point their potential for pussy was zero, like below. Like they started,
the binary value was it was
like they started getting
gate,
pussy in not real numbers. You know what I
mean? they got imaginary pussy. They got the pussy that was the square root of -1.
And then they snapped out of the Matrix and realized that it was.
They just started floating, shooting bullets out of their fingertips. If only Rachel Scott was the one. She could have just held her hand up. And she would have defeated those Agent Smiths.
Yeah. But unfortunately,
there were 11 tears on a rose.
Unfortunately, she took the blue pill.
Unfortunately, she went back to Wonderland.
What was that was you would think that like 9/11 here in New York is like the hack joke. Everybody does 9/11 still, which is fun, and it's 9/11, whatever.
Well, you fucking can't talk about Columbine.
You cannot talk about Columbine.
It's still too
even
recent.
though only like how many kids
6 years ago.
Yeah, how many kids died?
It was less than 15.
I don't know.
You have no idea.
No, dude, I don't.
How long did you live in Colorado?
10 years.
A decade, and you have no fucking clue. I met somebody that worked at that fucking high school.
Really?
Yeah, he was like a theater department fag.
No, somebody we know.
That's a clinical. It's a technical term.
Somebody we know. His father was
regional high school theater fag department.
Was there? I'll tell you off mic because I don't want to.
No,
but it's good. Anyway, so 2 days after 2 days after those kids realized that they were in high school and responded appropriately, Garavito was arrested, I guess.
Oh wow. Oh, it was on the dot, 15. Less than 15 kids though.
Less than 15 kids, folks.
Because the two were men.
So 9/11.
If you shoot your fellow students, that's like a bar mitzvah. You're no longer a boy.
You're a man now. It is up to you to follow the law of...
You're a man. You are now a man in the eyes of the Lord. Now it's time to deliver yourself into his arms.
Yeah. We're having a party in the cafeteria.
And it's going to slowly migrate to the library. This is kind of a floating feast, if you will.
That's so funny. Then we should have a show called a comedy show called A Party in the Cafeteria.
I don't know about that.
And then just have silhouettes of Eric Harrison. And see, this is my point: is that it was more time has passed. 3,000 people died in 9/11, damn near.
And that was like
and they're
2 years
over
later.
it. Everybody here is over it.
It was 13 innocents in column. It's you forgot about
you forgot about the most important victims.
3,012 or whatever. However fucking many. How many people did 9/11? I'm not talking about the orchestrators.
Yeah. I don't know how many Jews are there in the world.
How many Jews didn't show up to
how
their
many
job
elders of Zion are there? Damn it. No, I think there were 19 hijackers and the entire CIA.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about 3,000? Well, I'm just the ones that died.
Yeah.
3,019 victims and all those affected. We're just talking about the CIA.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, damn it. It didn't really work as well as we wish.
But Eric, okay, so... But yeah, so 13 folks died.
And then 2 heroes were delivered into
two fallen
the
heroes.
arms of Christ.
the bosom of Abraham. Damn it. Anyway. But everybody here is over 9/11. Chill out, Colorado, about the fucking Columbine thing.
Yeah, why do you think Columbine happened?
Been a while, dude. You're overly sensitive.
They had fucking scrunched assholes and white-knuckled fists. Like, don't ever say anything violent or sexual or anything. And then they were like, I'm going to kill you all.
Yeah.
Because I can't handle this. And then they're like, see? Now say even less about it.
Me and my best friend are going to jack each other off and then kill everybody in the school.
Does that happen?
I according to the Gus Van Sant school of every villain ever is gay.
Well, yeah, he hates himself.
And I love that about him.
I do. It's my favorite thing about Gus Van Sant is that he's a virulent homophobe. He thinks gay men are the worst thing in the world. That's what I love about that filmmaker.
In fucking Elephant, which was the Columbine thing.
Columbine and 9/11. Columbine 11.
Columbine 11. Oh yeah, dude, nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, his Columbine movie, which was not really Columbine, but it was basically
not good.
Basically Columbine movie. But anyways, it was totally a normal movie.
0 Day is much better.
And then I agree. But anyway, right at the end of it, they're getting all their stuff together to go in and do the shooting. And then he's like, and then they go into the bathroom and suck each other off. And you're like, why did you have to put that scene in there?
You see 2 guys having fun together, and you just
and eventually,
call them gay.
Exactly, just because they're being boys and fucking...
Just because they're having a close male relationship. Closer than you'll ever have.
And then, so that one, fine. Like, you maybe, like, work your way around. Like, okay, I get it. Like, you maybe see something of yourself in the 2... in Harrison Klebold, and you were like, I understand the feelings that I had repressing my homosexuality, so I can see that maybe. And then Last Days, which is about Kurt Cobain, essentially.
I didn't like that movie.
What?
I didn't like it.
No, it's terrible. But he's like
trying to watch it.
The whole movie is just him like doing heroin and like
being
fucking. I'm being depressed and like building up to him killing himself. And then there's these like sycophantic people living in his house that are kind of ruining his life and not giving a shit about him. And then at the very end of that, he's like, and then they go into the bathroom and suck each other off. Again, dude, why did you have to do that? Like,
yeah, he didn't have to. He just had to show gay sex
Yeah.
in a negative light. It's immoral to kill yourself, and guess what else?
Guess what else?
Guess what else is bad, actually?
Yeah.
Guess what else do I have unresolved feelings towards? Guess what I struggle with to this day?
Guess what else is as bad as killing many people?
Yeah. Killing yourself. It's against the word of God and the Bible and the church. Other stuff too. I'm gonna let you pick and choose out of this movie.
Yeah.
Whichever characters you identified the least with that were villainized, whatever actions they took. I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you to decide.
Gus Van Sant's doing a drama about the Trump assassination attempt, and at the very end, he's Googling gay porn. Yeah. That's the porn he was jacking off to. They won't tell us what kind of porn he jacked off to.
He probably Googled big boobies.
I don't. I think
that's Pennsylvania's biggest search terms.
What's
Pennsylvania? I'm telling you, folks, they've got the biggest boobies.
What's Connecticut's?
They love big boobies. I don't know. What does that matter?
Because that's Adam Lanza was also looking at.
Ooh.
Well, he didn't. He just had he had pictures of child abuse.
Oh well. I don't think you can. Hey, what are the highest search terms in Connecticut on the Onion browsers?
No, look up the porn in Connecticut.
Nah, I don't feel good about
it. I bet it's
most searched. Well, I don't know. They do it by year or two because it changes. The South, it's always trans and like family stuff.
It was very Colombian of Adam Lanza to be. See that? I'm finding new racism, dude.
Yeah, Colombians are child predator cannibals.
Yep. That's what those Indians were in Bone Tomahawk. Colombians.
Colombians, they rape and kill and eat their own mothers.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking give some details on what's that guy's name?
Garavito?
Yeah, Garavito. Go into some this is a true crime podcast. This is a racist true crime podcast.
Guys, welcome to All Colombians Are Pedophiles. Garavito.
A-cap? We're A-cap, dude.
A-cap. All Colombians are butt fuckers of little boys that they then murder. That way I can still keep it A-cab. Well, here's the thing, dude. So
you fooled him. He was wearing a dress and he was reading a book. So what you're saying is drag queen story time is bad.
Yeah.
It's a man in a dress reading a book. That's just church, baby.
That's drag queens. Don't help the Republic.
No. I'm helping.
That's what I meant. Don't help the Democrats. Don't help the libs.
Yeah.
Point out hypocrisy.
I can't believe no one's done that as a bit.
Somebody has.
Someone's done that. I don't know. No one's done it well.
No. Well, yeah, the least funny people on the fucking planet. Yeah.
Yeah, liberals.
Yeah,
couldn't put that one together.
They couldn't.
Oh wow. Oh man,
they can't build a house or a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Garavito,
they can't fix any appliance or the sour look on their face. They can't fix shit.
Fix your face, bitch. Garavito was sentenced to 1,853 years and 9 days in prison.
Good God.
The longest sentence in Colombian history. However, Colombian law limits imprisonment to 40 years. And because Garavito helped police find victims' bodies, his sentence was further reduced to 22 years.
Yeah.
He did die in prison, but that's crazy. That they were like, this guy fucked and killed 200 kids.
And you're like, 40 years.
And they're 22 years.
Bad boy. And
22
then it got
years.
knocked down. Hey, that was terrible. But if you give us the dates, tell us where they are, you know?
Yes.
Well, fucking... Oh, that's great. Montana and Wyoming is stepsister. That's great.
What? What? That doesn't sound... Stepsister?
Oh, yeah. That's ridiculous.
These allegations.
These allegations. North Dakota lesbian, South Dakota stepmom. I don't know what it is about those 4 guys' heads carved out of granite.
Yeah.
Makes me want to fuck my dad's wife. These Black Hills.
Yeah.
Nebraska is cartoon, which is strange.
No, that makes sense. Those guys are fucking freaks.
Tennessee and Arkansas, cartoon. That's great.
Tennessee is cartoon?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. This is for 2016, maybe. Yeah, whatever. But do they really even change? Most of the country, the vast swaths of the nation is just lesbian.
Yeah, lesbian is super popular. It's great. You know,
it's funny. There's Delaware, or no, not what's the? Oh no, yeah, Delaware is the small one that is encapsulated by Maryland. Delaware, Georgia, and Alabama, ebony.
Ooh.
Louisiana, black.
Ebony. No. I want black.
No. I do not mince words.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want... Ebony implies a lot of times a white guy. I want them both black. This is fucking Louisiana. We don't play that shit.
I want a large black man making gumbo out of her guts.
I can't find out. I mean,
what's Colorado?
Oh, it was lesbian. Colorado, lesbian.
Connecticut,
lesbian. That's what I'm saying. Adam Lanza.
Well, no, that gets us closer to our answer.
Yeah.
If Colorado and if Columbine and Sandy Hook were both lesbian, which is a lie, by the way.
Yeah.
So that means they're lying.
What? I don't know. You were really...
I
did no groundwork on that.
I thought I had one, but I thought I had some. You know when you just start talking and you're like, I'll figure this out, dude.
Yeah, I guess you didn't that time. Fucking... by the way, Florida, also lesbian. They have a lot. Where are all the school shootings? What are we doing? Like, this is going to correlate to anything?
Yeah, Florida. Florida, we got part.
Let's do an overhead projection with the celluloid overlay.
Yeah.
Of cartoon porn and mass shootings.
And we're to draw a pentagram like idle hands. That's where they're.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, most of the mass shooting
like,
states are lesbian. Where was George Floyd? What was the...
George Floyd was in Chicago. Was he in Chicago?
No, he was... I think he was in somewhere in Minnesota.
Was he in Minneapolis?
No. And the one in... what was the other one? The Michael Brown.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, whatever. And wherever Nikki Glazer's from, that's lesbian. I always forget the name of that fucking town. Where else were there mass shootings?
Yeah, Floyd was in Minneapolis.
That was Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a different... Well, they do this thing where they like... It's the same as like someone saying like, I'm from Aurora. It's like, shut up, you're from Denver. You're from the Denver metro area. Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, whatever small, like basically a suburb of St. Louis, St. Louis, Missouri. That was where Michael Brown got his shit rocked. Fucking Trayvon was Florida. Yeah, it seems like people that like lesbians are pretty unstable. Bad race relations.
You hear that, lesbians?
Hear that, lesbians? You're a problem.
Yeah.
This is if I'm putting my foot down with lesbians right now.
Yeah, dude.
Stop fucking each other on camera.
It's driving the kids insane.
The kids are not all right. Ohio, stepsister, you guys deserve that.
I'd honestly rather just for the color of it. You know what I mean? Just for the, stepsister's fine with me.
Yeah, I don't care.
We're both from stepsister states, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Do you have a stepsister?
No. Just have a regular sister. Drats.
Drats, dude.
It's weird that cousin isn't a thing. I guess it's illegal in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Like on the books. It's kind of like not allowed anywhere, but there are some places that it's on the books. No first cousins. Guys, no first cousins. Can we just let's not play. All right.
I mean, second cousin should be off limits too, right?
I don't even know what a second cousin is. If I don't know what it is, I can fuck it.
If I'm confused by it, I can have sex with it.
What? Just washed up on the beach? What great beast from the deep?
Yeah,
how many leagues?
Before you get any biologists involved, let me have sex. I can
remember that part of the
have
dead
sex
jellyfish.
With something that confounds me.
The part of the dead jellyfish at the beach the other day. Yeah. I wanted to fuck it, but you were there.
That's so funny.
If you weren't there, I would have fucked it.
What even are you?
What is this? I'm a scientist at heart.
I fuck before anybody can study anything.
I have the heart of Magellan. I'm a great explorer.
I'm trying to map out the pussies. I'm a cunt-tographer.
I'm a sex explorer, dude. I'm a cuntiersman.
A cuntiersman?
I'm searching for the final cuntier.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough.
All right. Any other good porn categories?
Midget.
That's
clown.
No, I mean
retard.
On the stage. Not, just watch your eyes roll back in your pegging.
I don't like pegging because again, it just seems pointless.
What?
What, like a girl with a strap on?
Yeah.
Unless there's like another one on the other side and like some sort of clitoral stimulator or something. Apparently the strap-ons have like nubs on the back of them in the harness.
Uh-huh.
There's like stuff on it so that she uses the stupid fucking silicone cock and it like moves around on her clit.
Yeah.
But that's gay, dude.
A woman being happy or being...
A woman in a position of power being happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only fine with women being happy if they're relegated.
That's what Kamala Harris is trying to peg our democracy.
Yeah. She's trying to Kamala Harris, dude. Mm-hmm. She's trying to come a la Harris. She's trying to come a la Eric Harris.
Yeah.
She's really Bold, if you ask me.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, right on. All right.
I'm wrapping stuff around.
But the woman has to be. I feel like women are not. I don't know that.
You could put anything after women are not, and I'd agree with it.
Yeah.
Women are not dogs. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
You got a point.
Like dogs.
You got a point there. I don't think women are like particularly stoked when their boyfriend is like, "Hey, will you peg me?"
No,
And then
you
if
know
they-
what I
if
think
they-
is here's one thing. I think they're like happy. They're conflicted because they're happy that their boyfriends are opening up to them, but they're not happy about what.
Yeah.
I don't know what you ever have that where a girl's like, what do you like? What do you watch? What's the crazy stuff you get into? And I think they're just looking for anal so they can be like, I'm not doing that. But
They're
then you're
looking
like,
for anal.
no, they're looking for
Tell
you to
me
say anal.
so that they can disappoint you.
So they can deny it. So they can be like, we're not doing that, and then eventually she'll get drunk after a seafood dinner and let you.
A seafood dinner? Why the seafood dinner?
Aphrodisiac, and it's really just a cultural thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, that's when her butthole is the loosest.
No. No. It's
She
when her
comes home,
morals
she
are
has-
the loosest.
She has horrible food poisoning.
Yeah,
She's been shitting for 4
You take her to
hours.
Bobo's Crab Shack.
You go, that
crab boil.
butthole's not even capable of closing back up. Let me hit, mama.
That is a drawstringless trash bag right now.
Gross.
Let me hit that, ma.
No, she's looking for. I don't know what.
I've never heard.
Possibly.
It's like they expect the answer to be like, oh, you know what I like in porn is Ryan Gosling reading poetry while I whisper what I'm about to do to you while you're
She wants you to be-
blindfolded and your hands are tied behind your back. It's like, no, it's not going to be what you like. I'm a man. I don't like what women like.
She wants you to be like, my craziest fantasy is watching you get fucked by 8 black guys. She's like, I would never.
No. What?
Also,
That's so crazy. That's
Also,
out of the world.
it's Shrimp Fest at Red Lobster.
If you want me to be trampy, you got to give me that scampi.
Oh, God damn it, that sucks.
And it's literally the worst way to prepare shrimp. I fucking hate shrimp scampi.
What's shrimp scampi?
It's like fucking buttered and garlic and fucking lemon. Shrimp scampi sucks. It's like sweet. That Red Lobster anyway. It's terrible. And it's like oily. They use like fucking margarine at Red Lobster.
Yeah, they're a nightmare.
Sucks ass.
All right. Oh, we should stop.
Sure.